My name is James Henry, and in this presentation I will be discussing Russia's position in modern geopolitics, especially with respect to economic and political relations in Eastern Europe. First of all, while Russia is certainly a powerful country, it is not a global economic power. While it is the largest country in the world in terms of area, it ranks at number 11 on a chart of the 20 highest gross domestic product ratings. While a large portion of this can be attributed to Russia's relatively recent collapse and reconstruction since 1991, it still has far too few resources to effectively build up its economy. Much of Russia's recent history in surrounding areas has been that of political upheaval and violence. Most notable in this respect is the region of Crimea, a peninsula connected to both the Ukraine and southern Russia by thin strips of land. Crimea is located between the Black Sea and the Sea of Azov, making it a valuable area to control with respect to trade. According to the 1994 Budapest Memorandum, signed by the leaders of the United States, Great Britain, Russia, and the Ukraine, Crimea is officially part of the Ukraine. However, a growing Russian presence, as well as increasing political violence, led to the Russian annexation of Crimea in 2014. While the Russian government denies any involvement, multiple eyewitnesses reported that pro-Russian militants were highly skilled and well supplied. The European Union and the United States have refused to recognize Crimea as part of Russia and have declared anything stating otherwise to be null and void. Another one of Russia's recent theaters of unrest has been Chechnya, the southernmost state in southwestern Russia. Chechnya is located to the northeast of Georgia and to the west of the Caspian Sea, has been the center of social and political strife since the 1940s. During this time period, Joseph Stalin performed mass deportations of the native Chechen people, moving them to what is present-day Kazakhstan. Since then, Chechnya has become infamous as a target for terror attacks. Most notable among these was the Beslan school massacre, in which over 370 people, including 156 children, were killed in a 3-day standoff between Chechen terrorists and Russian military. Of recent note has been the issue of political corruption in Russian national and regional governments. A prime example of this was the 2014 Sochi Winter Olympics. It cost over $50 billion to host, more than 4 times any previous amount. However, according to estimates from The Economist and the International Olympic Committee, at least 1/3 of this money was embezzled by government officials for personal use. Some have even gone so far as to call Russia a kleptocracy, referring to its historically pervasive system of corruption and bribery. Similarly, the local government of Chechnya has built a reputation for corruption. Ramzan Kadyrov, the Russian-supported president of Chechnya, has had serious human rights allegations brought up against him. He is not only suspected in involvement in many high-profile political assassinations, but also has been confirmed to be violating basic human rights through torture and unjustified punishment of crimes such as political opposition. Despite Russia's many great strides since its economic collapse in the